Good evening to my Love Remembers family, and thank you to all my subscribers. Tonight, I want to start off by telling you for the next several days, right here on Love Remembers, I'm going to be bringing you something different, something urgent, a different name each day of a congressman or a congresswoman that I believe we can flip. Because the mission is simple, folks, and it's life or death for our democracy. What we need to do is we need to flip 6 or 7 members of Congress, and we need to do it now, not in 2026, not in 2028. Because if we wait, there might not be elections by then, folks. If you've been reading what I've been writing, if you've been listening to what I've been telling you, you know by now that Donald Trump has been a student of dictatorship his entire life and has no intentions of leaving. And now he's trying to master it here, folks, right here inside our own United States of America. And we're watching it play out right in front of our eyes. Just take a look at what he's doing. He's destroying the courts. He's shredding our Constitution. He's crashing the economy and claiming only he could fix it. He's going after independent journalists, whistleblowers, leakers. He's crushing free speech. He's taking full control of the media. And more important is he's demanding obedience, silencing dissent. What this is called a playbook of every dictator who ever rose to power, folks. And now you're watching it happen right here in America. And it's happening right now in front of your eyes. And today's breaking development only confirm it even more. My sources are telling me that the so-called peace agreement being floated by Vladimir Putin, the so-called 2-day ceasefire, is a complete fraud, folks. It's all optic, just like I've been telling you for the past while. For Donald Trump, it's all about the optics, not the actual results. It's designed to give Donald Trump something to sell to make it look like Trump forced Putin into concessions. Remember, Vladimir, stop. But don't be fooled, folks, because Putin isn't giving up anything. The real reason, you have to understand, May 9th is a big day for Russia. Russia holds its massive Victory Day military parade, and Putin needs optics of peace. He needs to convince world dignitaries to attend. He doesn't want Ukraine launching drone strikes on Moscow during his big show. And Trump needs to show progress because for his own political survival. It's all a stage play, folks, and I've been telling you all along, it's called a propaganda event. Meanwhile, as we've also been reporting, Trump has escalated his attacks on the American media and whistleblowers. Inside sources from his camp are now confirming that he's more aggressive than ever. He's issuing new directives to hunt down leakers, folks, intimidate journalists, and control every single narrative. That's right. He wants to control every single narrative. Even last night, if you watched the 60 Minutes, they issued a chilling warning, which I couldn't believe I heard with my own ears. Quote, the future of the CBS News is no longer in the hands of journalists. Think about that for a second. Quote, the American public may soon have fewer opportunities to hear the truth. That's why each and every one of you is so important. Think about what's going on. Because this isn't the America we grew up in, folks. This is a blueprint of authoritarian control. And all of it is connected. I'm trying to connect the dots for you. Trump moves to destroy the courts. He shreds the Constitution. He dismantles free speech, cripples our economy, replaces truth with propaganda, and silences anyone who dares to resist. This is called dictatorship, folks, and it's happening right here in the United States, right here before your very own eyes. So now, as part of our fight tonight, I'm proud to give you the next name of someone who we can push, someone who can we make a difference, someone who I think deep down inside wants to come over to the proper side and stand up for our democracy. That someone is Representative Lori Chavez DeRemer. She's a Republican from Oregon's 5th District, folks. And why you say why her? Because she's from a moderate district that Biden won in 2020. She's under tremendous pressure from independents and suburban voters. She's shown some discomfort already with Trump's extremist policies behind the scenes. And my sources are telling me she's one of the members being quietly approached about breaking ranks, folks. That's right. So if there's pressure and support, I think she could flip. I really do. So here's how we're going to take action tonight. First of all, write down her phone number. Her DC number is 202-225-5711. You can find her email under her congressional website, and under her contact form. I'm going to give you some example of messages to send her. For example, you could send her, please stand up for our democracy, because history will remember those who stood. You could tell her, we need your voice now, because America depends on leaders who have the courage to act. And here's another one. Saving our democracy starts today. Please do the right thing. And I ask of you to please be polite and please be respectful, but be very firm, because we need her to know. We need her to know that the American people are watching. We need her to know that we are standing with those who choose country over a cult. That's right, folks. You heard me say it, and I'll say it over, and I've been saying it over and over. MAGA is a cult. Remember that. So before I close tonight, I want to say thank you. I want to really say thank you to each and every single one of you. I want to say thank you for standing with me. I want to say thank you for standing for the truth, for standing for truth to power. Because each and every one of you, every subscriber, every paid subscriber, every single person sharing and amplifying this moment, you are making a difference, believe me. And for those of you who have been asking me how you can do even more, God bless you, thank you. So I figured, how to do this. You can make a one-time donation or support beyond just subscription, because I hear you. So I've set up a Venmo account for those of you who want to help directly. It's at Lev-Parnas, Lev-Parnas on Venmo. Every donation, every bit of support, big or small, means the world to me. Because remember, this isn't just a newsletter. This is a movement. And together we are writing the next chapter of American history, folks. So I ask you, if you can subscribe, please subscribe. If you could become a paid subscriber, become one. If you could share, amplify, and bring new people to join, do it. And if you can donate through Venmo to help keep this fight alive, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because together we will stand. Together we will fight. Together we will not back down to this tyrant. So again, I want to ask you and say to you, please stay strong, stay relentless, stay loud. And I want you to remember, the most important thing out of all of this is doing nothing is no longer an option. This is Lev Remembers, and I'll be back tomorrow with the next congressman or congresswoman's name for you.